Hello students, in my last video I had started off with the third P of marketing mix, that is physical distribution or place, in which we studied meaning of the physical distribution, how they help the consumers and the wholesalers or manufacturers. We also understood its functions, that is sorting, accumulation, allocation, assorting, product promotion, negotiation and risk taking. Now we would study one part that is not a part of syllabus anymore, but just to give you an idea is types of channels. Very easy. There are two types of channels. First is direct or zero level channel. Second, indirect or 1 to 3 level channels. Remember, in first type there is no subtype, but in the second one, that is indirect channel, we have three subtypes. Let us understand them. First is direct channel, means zero level. Here you can see that goods directly go to consumers from manufacturers. So this is the shortest and the simplest channel of direct distribution of goods from producers to customers. It is also called, as I said, zero level channel of distribution, as it does not involve any intermediary. It also facilitates direct relationship between manufacturer and customers. If you see the examples like Nike, Bata, Color Plus, Amway, Oriflame, all these companies do not have any intermediary. They directly sell to customers. So here they can save on any commission or any profit margin they have to share with intermediaries. So this benefit of reduction in cost can be transferred to the customers directly. Second is indirect channel. Indirect channel means involving one or more intermediaries to sell and distribute the goods. Here you can see there are three types of indirect channel. First is one level. One level means one intermediary between manufacturer and customer. Two level means two intermediaries, and three level means three intermediaries. So remember like this, do not count the total, count the intermediaries only. So if it is one level, we have one intermediary. If it is two levels, we have two intermediaries. Let us see the first one level. In this channel of distribution, only one intermediary is there to transfer the goods from manufacturer to customer. Here the title and risk transfers from manufacturers to retailer, who in turn would sell the goods to customers. So this distribution channel enables manufacturers to retain control and approach large number of potential buyers. This can happen in say consumer durable goods like refrigerators or automobiles, wherein they have their specific dealers and to whom we as consumers can go directly and purchase the goods. Second is two level channel. Here you can see two intermediaries to transfer the goods from manufacturer to consumer. In this, the wholesalers and retailers act as a connecting link. So here the network enables manufacturer to cover a large market, because if you are keeping less intermediaries, say 1 or 0, it is difficult to go to all the customers scattered across. But if you have many intermediaries, say 2 here, then you can appoint them, say wholesalers you can appoint for different states or different districts, so that you can cover all the districts and all the states through wholesalers, which would in turn sell to retailers. So it is the most adopted, remember this well, most adopted distribution channel is this two level channel. The last is three level channels, when the distribution involves manufacturers using the services of agents or brokers to connect with wholesalers and retailers. Normally, the manufacturers would appoint agents in major areas who in turn connect them to wholesalers and retailers. So it is suitable for manufacturers of limited product lines with customers spread over a wide geographical area. You may say example of Melody chocolate or Zendu balm, wherein they offer only one type of goods, but the users are many spread across a wide geographical area. So in this case, you have to have more intermediaries, right? Because your goods are limited in variety and also you want to reach out to many customers. So here you have to add the level to reach extra or to cover a good geographical area. This is all about types of channels. In my next video, I will be explaining factors determining choice of channels that is included in the syllabus. This one. So please wait for the next one. I'll be sending it soon. Thank you and have a nice day.